Justice for Gannon.
I miss you, Gannon, and I love you to the moon and back again.
Letecia Stauch, guilty on all charges connected to her 11-year-old stepson's murder.
I never in my wildest dreams would have ever thought you'd be in danger, buddy, or I wouldn't have not left you at home with what turned out to be your murderer and the last person to ever see you on this earth. I'm so sorry.
As Gannon's family continues to grieve, Letecia Stauch is now heading to prison for the rest of her life.
He is not forgotten and never will be.
Now family, friends, and the community that tirelessly searched for him can begin healing, always remembering the happy little boy Gannon was.
Always Gannon strong. My Gene man forever. Justice been served today.
Good evening, I'm Bart Bedsole.
And I'm Heather Skold. Thanks for making us your choice for your news at 10 o'clock. It is the day Gannon Stauch's family had long waited for. The words guilty ringing through an El Paso County courtroom this afternoon.
Tonight, justice for Gannon is finally a reality. Words that have given his family and community the strength to persevere through their 3-year-long nightmare. KRDO News Channel 13's Sean Rice joins us live outside the El Paso County Courthouse with more on the effect those guilty verdicts had on everyone involved in the case. Sean?
Yeah, Bart and Heather, Gannon's parents, Al Stauch and Landon Bullard, describing today's verdict as a joy they've been waiting to experience for over 1,000 days. But they say the impending sentence, life in prison without the possibility of parole, will do nothing to bring their son back.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Letecia Stauch, guilty of count number 1.
Justice can come in many forms, and it can take years.
About 3 years ago, we were set up in this similar room, giving us the worst news that was imaginable. The news that our son was no longer alive.
That grueling pursuit of justice took many twists, from Letecia Stauch's constant lies to law enforcement to a not guilty by reason of insanity plea. Gannon's father saying Monday that his son's only mistake was something nobody should be sorry for.
The only crime Gannon committed was being a mama's boy. And if that carries a sentence of death, then I'm next, because I love my mama. And I guarantee you there's men and boys all over this world who would carry the same thing.
Gannon Stauch was only on the precipice of his teenage years when his stepmother tragically ended his life much too soon. A sequence of events that has altered a family forever.
You took away everything he was and everything he could ever become. I can't imagine the terror and confusion that he must have felt in the last moments of his life when he knew his life was being taken by someone he trusted to protect it.
In the wake of Gannon's murder, the Stauch family enduring unimaginable pain, the grief of losing Gannon, a grueling 5-week trial, and a jury deliberating that was technically only 8 hours in length, but played out over an excruciating 4-day period. In the end, Letecia Stauch sat seemingly emotionless, never moving as the jury delivered its verdict. But through it all, the Stauch family is choosing to remember their son and not the person who cut his life short.
I'm blessed to be Gannon's mom. 11 years that we were given with him. He's done more in his 11 years than a lot of us would do in a lifetime. So I pray that and ask that you continue to carry his legacy.
A legacy that lives on with justice now served.
Lady Justice is famously clothed with a blindfold. She lifted her blindfold and was aghast at what she saw in this case. And that defendant, that horrible stepmother, a stepmother of nightmares, will never breathe a free breath again.
Stauch will now head to a processing center in Denver, where the Department of Corrections will then place her in a prison somewhere in Colorado. Today, District Attorney Michael Allen says he has no doubt that she will be placed in a maximum security facility where he says she belongs. Reporting live outside the El Paso County Courthouse, Sean Rice, KRDO News Channel 13.
Sean, thanks.